So hello everybody and welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make a tooltip, and as you can see here I have some sort of a button, and as I hover it over it, as you can see there's a little tooltip that animates. So that's what we are going to do today. So let's get into coding it. So first of all, for our HTML I'm going to place anchor tag. Whoops. Right here, give it a class of info, and that is going to be that button that you saw there, and it said hover this. And also here we will specify what text we want to include in that tooltip. So we're going to place a data attribute, data tooltip text, and will be equal to text we want to display in that tooltip. So I'm going to write just a random text. Here you can see extra info about something, and that's it for HTML. Now let's get into CSS. So first let's target our info element, set some styles right here. We're going to display it to block element because it's an anchor tag. Position will be relative, and it will be useful later on when we will style our tooltip. Give it some font family area real quick. Its width will be 200 pixels. Give it some top and bottom padding. Also I will set a margin 200 top and bottom value, and auto, so it's centered in our page. We'll give it also a color. I'll give it just a black color. Also give it some font size real quick, 14 pixels. Remove that text decoration for anchor tag. Align the text to center, and we will transform all the letters to uppercase. And also I had border 1 pixel solid and the same black color, and also give it a border radius, and the value will be 10 pixels. Save it. We can have a look at it. Looking good so far. Now we'll set some styles for tooltip, and as you can see we're targeting some kind of element with the class of tooltip, but also you can see in our HTML that we don't have this element right here, but we're going to create it using jQuery, and we can do it maybe right now. So first of all, place variable, call it info element, and we will target our info elements, all of them on the page. Now we want to iterate through every single one of these elements, so place each function right here. First of all, we will reference to the info element that is being iterated through, so self equals this, and we also want to get that text right here. Say we want to save it to variable, so self tooltip text equals self dot data, and the name of the attribute was tooltip text. Next thing is we want to check if this info element has this tooltip text attribute, because if it doesn't have, we don't want to create this tooltip right here. So we will place if statement, and we will set this as a condition. So if if this element has this data attribute, then we're going to create an element right here, and it will be span. Its class will be equal to tooltip, as you saw there, and the text will be equal to this text right here. And last thing, we're going to create this element, and then we're going to append it to what? To self, to the current element that is being iterated through. So we can save it, have a look at it, and yeah, as you can see here, if I inspect this element, here we have this span element, but we need to do some styling to get it looking right. So let's get back to CSS. So first of all, we'll display it as a block element. Its position will be absolute. Left value will be 0. Also give it a bottom value 120%, so it will appear above our info element. Width will be 190 pixels. Give it a padding 5 pixels all around. Also that place border radius as the info element 10 pixels. Background color will be, this color is color blue as you saw there, and the color of text will be white. We don't want to transform the text to uppercase, so text transform will be none. Now font size will be 12 pixels. Save it, have a look at it. See, this is the effect we wanted to achieve. And one more thing we need to, as you can see here, we need to create this little triangle right there. We'll do that now. So we'll target tooltip and create this after element. Its position will be absolute, and absolute to this tooltip. Content, we'll leave it empty. Left value will be 10 pixels, so it's pushed a bit to the right. Width will be 0. Height also 0, because that's how you create triangles in CSS. And as we want this triangle to be pointing down, we will give it a border top value of 5 pixels. That will be the height of the triangle. Solid, and the color will be the same as this tooltip's color. And also we'll give it a border right of 5 pixels, solid, transparent, and the same thing for the left value. So we can just highlight it, copy it, and paste it right here. Look at it. And we need to give it we give it a left, and we need to give it a bottom value of -5 pixels, because that's the height of this triangle. Refresh it, and here we have our little triangle there for our tooltip. And the last thing is we need to place that animation right there, as when we hover over, we want to reveal this tooltip. We don't want to be this little tooltip displayed right there when you're not hovering over our info element. So we're going to set the opacity to 0, and we are going to transform. I'm going to scale Y 0, so it's basically hidden from us, and transition will target all properties over 0.2 seconds, and function will be ease. Now obviously here you need to set those browser prefixes, but I'm not going to do it for time-saving reasons. Now, okay, right here, so target info. When we hover over it, we want this tooltip. First of all, we want the opacity, bring back it to 1, and transform scale to, we want to set back to 1, so it's looking as it should. Yeah, we can get into browser. As you can see, our little tooltip is hidden by default, and once we hover over our info element, it is being revealed with this nice animation. And this is just one of the animations you can use. You can try different transform properties to get it looking to as you want it to. So yeah, that's it for today. So thank you for watching, and hopefully see you in some next tutorial. So bye.